Martinez. Fernando, tell me about your fight tonight.
Háblanos sobre tu pelea esta noche.
Fue una pelea dura, hicimos lo posible para ganar, entrenamos duro y vamos a seguir ganando.
It was a hard fight. We did everything we could to win the fight. We trained hard for the fight, and we're gonna keep on winning.
Now, is this the second time that he's opened up? Because I remember they opened up last time at the Nokia Plaza. And is it because his fights are so exciting that you guys just have him as an opening bout to kind of set the mood for you guys?
Correct. Es la segunda vez que abres la función para nosotros. ¿Por qué razón? ¿Será porque eres un peleador que da mucha emoción, que se entrega arriba del ring? ¿Cuál es tu razón por la cual peleas como peleas?
Tengo garra, tengo fuerza, quiero hacer todo lo mejor, quiero dar un buen espectáculo y la morir a ganar.
He's got a lot of heart, he's got strength. He'll do everything he has to do inside the ring. He'll put his life on the line to win the fights. He's a fighter, he's a warrior.
Now, every time I see him fight, I mean, he goes head on, you know, looking to take the other guy's head off. What makes him fight like that?
Cada vez que de las veces que te he observado cuando peleas, vas hacia adentro con mucha agresividad, hacia enfrente, tratándole de cortarle la cabeza al rival. ¿Qué te hace pelear de esa manera?
Me hace pelear de esa manera.
Tú sabes, es tu estilo, te gusta pelear así.
Sí, me gusta pelear así, me gusta ir siempre al frente. Me gusta.
He likes to fight. This is the way he likes to fight. He likes to fight coming forward, likes to give people what they want to see. He's a fighter.
Now, Manny, give me your breakdown of him, because I think he's a great fighter. And in your eyes, what do you see that he really does bring to this tournament and brings to the LA Matador squad?
Absolutely, he's a great fighter. He still has a lot to learn. You know, one step at a time. You know, he's only 19 years old. This is only his third fight. He's doing great. He's one of the best fighters in the world right now in this league. Just got to get him to settle down a little bit more, perhaps not, you know, step in so much with the head. After the combinations, I would like to see him move his body a little more, finish off and keep that body moving as opposed to standing in front of the fighter. You know what I mean? I like to see him box.
That's one thing. Yeah, one thing I did notice. He does that. He comes forward. He puts his head forward.
Correct.
Is that something? But he is undefeated. Is that something you guys are still looking to change?
Well, absolutely. It's one day at a time. Go back to the gym and, you know, do our homework. Keep building him. Keep molding him. Keep trying to make him a better fighter than he is today.
Now tell me about the whole LA Matador tonight. You guys came in with a loss because you guys had an injury. Tell me about the rest of your guys.
Well, quite honestly, we've in the last couple of outings, we went to Mexico City 1 man short. Tonight we came in 1 man short. Unfortunately, the team is going through some obstacles. You know, we've suffered some injuries and whatnot, but nevertheless, that doesn't stop us. You know, we're short-handed on fighters here and there, but you know, we're training hard, man. We just got back from Big Bear. We were out there for a couple of weeks with Abel Sanchez. Thank you, Abel. We just, we're warriors, we're fighters. We show up in the gym every day working hard. You win your fights in the gym, and we proved it tonight.
Tell me the whole Big Bear situation. A lot of people didn't know about that. What were you guys looking to accomplish going out there?
Well, actually, the main reason why we went out there is because we were getting ready for Mexico City. The Mexico team, the Guerreros, were undefeated at home. They hadn't lost a single fight. You know, they beat Miami at home, they beat Memphis at home, they swept them. And we said, listen, if we want to beat Mexico, we're going to have to go to do some high altitude training. And our best bet was Big Bear. You know, we went to Big Bear, we did a lot of, we did almost 2 weeks of training out there, and it paid off. We went to Mexico and we swept them. You know, we without due respect to the Mexican team, we went out there and we did what we had to do.
Tell me a little about the same guys in the ring behind you right now. Eric Fearless Fowler, great fighter, great fighter.
Absolutely.
I mean, tell me a little bit about this guy.
Eric, man, he's one of a kind. He brings a lot of emotion to the team. He's a handful, man. I mean, he's a natural. He's everything. He's everything and more, man. I mean, this is a fun group, and look at him, man. I mean, You know, he's one of a kind. You know, he's very dedicated. He's a clown, yeah, he likes to clown around, and you know, but the kid is very dedicated. He shows up every day. You know, he's game. He's game.
The whole LA Matador team was basically pushed through Javier Torres and Rashid Warren, yet
Correct.
Eric's absolutely fantastic in the ring. Do you think he could be a breakout star for you guys?
Absolutely, I do think so. We got more than a couple of kids in this, you know, Puma here and Eric, and there's a handful of kids in our team that are doing great right now. We got the best record in the conference. I truly believe that these kids, if you look at Russell, we just beat John Joe Joyce. I mean, he's a bronze medalist in the Olympics in Beijing. And look at what, you know, look at Russell's performance. Russell, he hasn't done much as an amateur, but he's showing you guys that being an amateur and being a pro is another game. I mean, it's a totally different game. And he's learning and he's getting better, which is the beautiful thing about all of this is that, you know, I really believe that being here in Southern California, this is the true boxing capital of the world. You get the best sparring you can possibly get, you know what I mean? And that's the difference. That's the difference, you know, having the sparring, having the sparring, the great sparring is what makes all the difference.
Tell me a little bit about, you guys always come, you know, not always, but you guys have seemed to be coming in with kind of, you know, the loss already.
Correct.
Correct. It seemed last couple times you guys are out.
Yes.
Does that ever discourage you guys, or what's the mentality you guys go into the ring that night with already knowing you guys are already down 1-5 before the bell even rings?
Correct. Well, you know what? It doesn't discourage us at all. Everybody knows what they have to do. Everybody knows that you know, each one of these guys knows that every time you step in a ring, you gotta win. It's a win-win situation. We never think about losing. We never think about the loss. Not at all. I mean, our thing is to win, and that's it. There's nothing else in our mind but to win.
Tell me a little bit about Javier Torres. He lost his last fight. How did he take that loss?
As you can see, he took it hard, and he wanted to come back with a vengeance tonight. He really wanted to prove himself in front of the home crowd here, and I believe he did. He did. He pulled off. I believe, you know, that 50-45. I thought the fight was a lot closer than that. I mean, 48-47, one of the judges' scorecard, and I believe that last round, he needed to win that last round big in order to win this fight, and he did.
No, it almost seemed like his opponent was trying to get in his head a little bit tonight. What do you think about that? Because he was kind of hitting him after the bell had rang.
Correct.
Kind of hitting him a little bit low.
Correct. Well, we usually try to get our fighters to settle down and to learn from this. You know what I mean? You're a pro now. Don't fall into the other guy's game plan, and you know, just stay focused. Don't clown. If he clowns, that doesn't mean you should clown. No. You stay focused, because I believe it's very disrespectful to the people, to the crowd, for you to be clowning around that way. This is a serious sport. This is a serious business, and you can get hurt when you do that.
Javier almost did a little bit of that when he did do that, and he almost fell towards. Is there anything you have to have a talk with him later on or something?
No, we have a talk with him as soon as he came to the corner. We get him to settle down and stay serious, man. You know what I mean? Stay focused in the fight. Don't, you know, no. I don't want him getting distracted. You know, I want him to stay focused and stick to the game plan. I want to send a shout out to Genaro Chicanito Hernandez, my friend. He's going through a hard time right now. My buddy, he has cancer. He's battling cancer at this moment, and you know, you're in my prayers, man. My heart, my soul, my prayers, baby. You know, keep your head up, man. I love you, and I love the whole Fernandez family. You know, Genaro, love you, man. Peace.
Thank you very much, Manny.